Back on the SportsMax zone. Now, it's usually an intense battle whenever Jamaica and T&T face each other in any sport. And nothing less than no-holds-barred showdown expected when the Caribbean's highest-ranked netball teams, the Sunshine Girls and the Calypso Girls, clash in a three-way series from the 10th of October to the 23rd in Kingston, Jamaica. The series, which was originally set to include South Africa, will have Jamaica's men's team as a third participant, replacing the Proteas. Manager of the Calypso Girls, Ashelle Legall, joins us now to look ahead to the assignment. Ashelle, welcome to the SportsMax zone. Great to have you on the show. Let me start here. I know that Trinidad and Tobago has had issues with COVID-19 and having sports being played in the country. How has your preparation been given the COVID-19 restrictions?
It's been a bit difficult, I must admit, because we were literally not participating in sport for almost 2 years. When the restrictions have been lifted, that's when we were able to re-engage our players. We are definitely putting in the work because we are really excited to be there in October. And we definitely will be competing and more or less getting our groove back, more or less.
Yeah, so how has training gone, and has Samantha Wallace and Khalifa McCullin, your big guns coming out of the Suncorp Super Netball League in Australia, fitted in with your squad well?
They have fitted in nicely because, remember, they have always been a part of the team, even though they were out there for almost a year. It's like riding a bike. So when they rejoin, it's been really smooth sailing since then.
Yeah, I remember you had a 2-game series against the Jamaicans back in October 2018, which the Jamaicans won. There were periods of those matches that things got pretty close, but you had some bad quarters, T&T did, and the Jamaicans just sped away and won comfortably in the end. I think 61-40 in the first, and then 54-41 or something in the second. So convincing wins by the Jamaicans. They are, of course, ranked 4 in the world, T&T ranked 10 in the world. How much of a challenge do you think the Jamaican girls will be for the Calypso Girls?
It's going to be a challenge because we are always competing against each other. That's the reality of that. It will not be a one-sided game, obviously. We're going to be out there to compete, not to participate. We have been working diligently with our players to strategize how best we can compete against the Sunshine Girls. And I know for a fact that my ladies are well prepared for this upcoming activity.
From your perspective, what will you mark as success after this tour, this mini tour, is complete for yourself and the management team? Not talking from the players' perspective, but from you and the rest of the management team, what will qualify as success? Success
for us will be giving our girls the opportunity to participate, showing them that yes, they have the ability to be here, showing them that netball is for everyone and that they have the ability to compete. Success will also be able to achieve the goals that we will set out personally. I obviously can't let you all know what those are. But whatever the goals that we have set out, once we are able to achieve them, that will be success for us.
Is the group that you're taking to Jamaica, can we say that this is your core group for the major events coming up? Or is it that you're really looking at some fringe players right now, along with some of your established players playing overseas in Australia?
We have a mix of youth and experienced persons. We have a large pool here. So the persons who were fortunately selected this round, there are other persons who wouldn't have been able to make the team this time around. We have some upcoming competitions again. And we also look forward to Commonwealth. So there is a possibility that there may be some new faces by the time Commonwealth comes around.
You know very well that netball is a game of tempo and tempo and coordination across the various units of that netball team. Do you think that there has been sufficient time preparing for this series of games for you to pass on the necessary instructions to give your ladies the best chance of getting that tempo right? Because if you know the tempo is right, you're almost guaranteed a good performance.
Yes, well, the reality is you can never really have enough time for anything, to be honest, because I always want more time to do things. I think we made it best with what we have, and I believe that our efforts will bear fruit where it needs to.
again, if you take the team unit by unit, at what unit do you think you have the requisite experience? In other words, if you were preparing now to board the plane to go off to the Commonwealth Games or the major championship, which unit of the team are you most pleased with at the moment in terms of the depth of talent and the mix of experience of the players in that unit?
To be quite honest, I am pleased with everyone, with my center support, my defenses, and my shooters.
Yes.
They have all been doing such a great job, and I'm so proud of them. I'm not going to select one and say one is better than the other. They are all excelling, and they are all here to compete.
I've always wanted to ask someone from Trinidad and Tobago this. Aren't you tired of seeing the Sunshine Girls as the #1 Caribbean team? Aren't you on a mission to change that narrative and to re-establish TNT's dominance as the preeminent netball team from this part of the world?
No, I'm not tired of seeing it. And like I said, we have our plans, which I cannot share. But like I said, when those plans bear fruits, then you'll understand where I'm coming from.
So you're comfortable with the status quo as it is?
I can't change it. And I said I was comfortable. Like I said, we have plans, and when they bear fruits, you will understand where we are coming from.
Very well. All right. So the novelty, I'm assuming it's a novelty of playing against men at this high level. What do you think your ladies can learn from the experience of playing high level against opponents who are physically made up different and may offer something different from what a female team would?
Well, like you said, we are playing men, and they are indeed physically different to us. We do play against men down here as well. Playing against a male team in general, there's a lot more skill, a lot more flair, a lot more athleticism. And there are things that men do that a woman would not be able to do. Even when we play against the men that we have here, I know for a fact that the men in Jamaica are going to be just as competitive as our men here. I am looking forward to the dynamics of the game that they're going to have. Because one thing I've learned that when men play netball, they tend to add a lot of athleticism, especially in contesting in the circle as well. So we're definitely going to look forward to that.
Yeah, and just before you go, Ashelle, I know that originally you were looking forward to the South Africans being a part of the TriSeries. South Africa ranked number 5 in the world at the moment. This an opportunity, if they were here facing a number 5 team and a number 4 team in the world, for the 10th ranked TNT to do something about your rankings and improve your rankings. So having said that, disappointed that the South Africans won't be there?
Yes, we are, but I understand that, things happen and we have to make the best of what we have. We will eventually meet them at some other time. I know that for a fact before Commonwealth. And we're going to make the best of whatever competitions we have leading up to then. You never know.
Yeah. All right, Ashelle, we look forward to seeing your arrival in Jamaica and the keenly contested three-way series. It won't have spectators, but we'll be monitoring it closely, and we're looking to see Khalifa McCullin, who was on the Collingwood Magpies in the Suncorp team, with a couple of Jamaicans, I might add, Shimona Nelson and Jodie Ann Ward, so she'll be up against a couple of her friends, I think.
Yes, it's going to be great competition for them all.
Thank you very much, Ashelle, talking to us there. Ashelle Legall, the manager of the Trinidad and Tobago netball team, getting ready for the TriSeries in Jamaica against the Jamaica Sunshine Girls and a Jamaica men's team. We go to break. The Zone Update 2 with Mariah after the break.